You are watching my favorite YouTube channel. This is a female mutant from Carnelia, country that doesn't exist unless you read comic books, and it does not recognize the nation of Krakoa, another nation that does not exist unless you read comic books. And since there is no Krakoa recognition, there's no Krakoan gates over here. So you see the girl crying out, speaking through, I think it's chamber and karma and magma, just saying, please, please. Showing up is the heroes in an X-Jet, which makes sense. They're not going to be able to teleport there, and they're on the scene. Now they bring Wildside, whose power is also dream-related. The girl who just got her powers activated, she makes like a sphere, and everyone's having nightmares in there. Of course, it's not her fault. They established that early in the book. And of course, the prime minister of this country doesn't care because he's evil. And look down here, he says, "Damned mutants." I wonder what commentary Ed Brisson is making with this statement. Yeah. We get a white page. Well, I just skipped a page, actually. Let me explain this. Glob Herman, who is Ed Brisson's favorite mutant, let's not even pretend it's not. I'll give Boom Boom number 2. He's explaining to Magic, yo, this is how they found us in Nebraska. It was this website called docsmutantdocsmuty.com or something like that. And of course, yeah, she's turned off by that. Yeah, can't they see how that's dangerous? I wonder what that's a commentary on. But that website being mentioned maybe is Ed Brisson answering to the critics of, might have tweeted him or something like that, and he puts that in there. And I was thinking, wow, he's just wasting 2 pages to answer to critics. And I'm going to criticize that on my review as I'm reading this. And it comes to fruition later in a white page. Not this white page. This white page, let me explain to you how I read this white page. I'm like this. All right, it says ingredients, cans of coconut milk, vegetable, let me skip that. Other ingredients, sliced mushrooms, let me skip that. What are the instructions? Prepare eggs the night before, skip that. That's how I read that. This was a waste. I'm done. My patience for white pages not right now. That was filler. So if the vegetarian laksa recipe was worth reading, comment section let me know, but I just saved myself time. All I can do is tell the truth, and that is my truth. I didn't care. My boy over here, Cypher, is going to decipher what's going on, just explaining it for the readers, because Danny Moonstar's like, yo, we've been knowing that. Boom Boom started saying tick tick before she boom booms, which is new to me. Has she always been doing that? Comment section, I need your help. And he swipes it away, hey? That is something that I looked at, that image right there of him swiping it away. Maybe she has like such control over it where she put it out, because I think that's very dangerous. But he swipes it away with his human hand. And they decipher a plan. Oh, also, since I'm talking about artwork, right? Her changing here to here to here, that was illustrated with these orange aura lines. That's not the way I would have done it. I'd have had a line that goes straight to here, straight to there, and maybe below, straight to there, even getting rid of the background to indicate that she's changing. It would, because I initially thought it was 3 different people, and it took me a while to look. But yeah, I would have had the lines. And you can look from here to here. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. It means no worries when she gets to full form. Right. So they make a plan that has to do with the movie Poltergeist. Have you ever seen the movie Poltergeist? I'm a person who has not seen the movie Poltergeist. So I'm like, all right, Ed Brisson, I didn't see it. Am I going to understand? And yeah, I will understand. The plan is to have some ropes and tie them around each other's waists, and they'll go into the unknown. It's from a horror movie. Without even seeing the film, I get it. Is it worth seeing? If 10 of you say it's worth seeing, I'll watch the movie. Like if one person says it and 10 of you thumbs it up, I'll watch the movie if it's good. I need that recommendation. If not, I'm not looking at that movie. And Poltergeist review coming. If 10 of you did think it was worth watching. He asked for a news reporting station. They're here. He's talking about how, oh, I seen this trick. The mutants start the problem, and then they come here to save it to try to make themselves look good. I wonder what that's a commentary on. No, seriously, like, and of course he wrote this comic before all this police brutality BS of them poking water bottles of refreshment centers for people who are protesting and see all the nonsense. I saw a video in this city, I live in Toronto if you're new, of a couple cops putting rocks right on Nathan Phillips, that's Town Hall, right around Town Hall, because the protest was going to come by there. And there's a pile of rocks right there. And dude came with his phone. He's like, what's going on here? Oh, we're moving it out of the way. The city's going to come pick it up. He's like, you guys are cops. That's not true. Let me put it in the garbage. All right, sure. You watch the video, man. It's like a 9-minute long video. Just some guy like calling them out on their BS. Oh, man, I hate. Defund the police, seriously. Anyone who's saying, but defunding. Yeah, I'm going there. It's my channel. Anyone who says defunding the police, what are we going to do? I didn't say get rid of them, abolish them, completely eradicate them. When you call 911 and you need police, they should be able to come. But all of the BS that they do, like all over the world, right? Like we have police brutality protests and the police are responding with police brutality. You see what's happening in New York, like the city, New York, Brooklyn, I think, where the police cop drove over people. You've seen the ones in Buffalo. I think that's where the old man was pushed over, and there's like 30 cops, and they're all still not giving it a care. It's not bad apples. It's bad cops, and they're all that way. Like they're more. I mean, I would have said this to you before the passing of George Floyd. I would have told you. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna. I don't want to paint myself in a bad light, but I would have told you I'm against a lot of cops from things that I've seen in real life and things that I've seen on the internet. There's more bad apples than there are good apples. And I hate saying apples. Let's just call it what it is. A bad apple is a bad cop. As we detour, let's get back into the comic book where Armor shows up in this comic book, and it's not because the storyline, it's for a storyline reason. It's not because Joss Whedon had an incredibly popular book called Astonishing X-Men, which she was featured on the team. That is why, but the storyline reason is her powers were needed to enter the Nightmare Bubble, which, fantastic artwork, Flaviano. You just, I wish you had a last name so I can like say it more. Flaviano, I'll say it twice. That dude just drew his heart out, and I liked it. They find the baby, the child. Armor has enough control where she can make it so that Wildslide's nails can get in there, but they do keep her powers in check because she does say earlier, I mean, I don't know if all 4 of you guys can be kept within my armor, which is great. I don't want her armor to be overpowered because there will be future stories where we're going to be like, well, armor can handle it. So that was a positive. And yeah, unfortunately, the armor doesn't make it. The rope is going to break, and we get to enter Armor's nightmare, where she meets her mom and her brother, Hideo. I don't recognize these names in these characters. They may be new. It was great, since I like the character. And, I mean, 10 out of 10 comic, man. This, from the artwork to the writing to everything, it was issue 10. I'm going to give it a 10. Well, I'm acting like it's a prestigious award. It's a 10. I love Armor. I love all those new X-Men people. You want to see a video of me talking about the new X-Men, the Academy X students? That's the video to this side of the screen right here. Check that out. One of my early videos. And it's only like 3 minutes long. I probably could have stretched that. Knowing what I know now about watch time, I think the videos that I actually do research on should be longer than that. But I bid you adieu. Watch it. Bye.